Работает. Тарарарам. Все заработал. Раз. Так, ладно, все нормально вроде. С Богом. С Богом мы пойдем играть эту игру. Вот мне интересно, вот Шепард. Вообще какой-то неживой, что ли? Как робот какой-то. Хотя это довольно странно. Сначала пойдем в корабль Нормандии, а потом проверим, все это как там. Обратно вернемся в базу Сирма посреднику, где сейчас находится Лиара. Какая-то там Лиара Азора. А нет, это Тария Азора. Перепутал имена. Парарам. А где Рекс? Вот, я понять не могу. Где Рекс? Хожу. Капитан, вы получили новое сообщение на личный терминал. Ясно, дорогая, ясно. Очень как ясно. Так, ладно, мы должны зайти к Таре Азор и поговорить с ней. Я хочу поговорить о тебе. Конечно, давай я только... Ну давай, ты маленький поштет. Ой, извини. У меня небольшой жар, и я вымещаю злобу на бедном сердечнике двигателя.
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox.
Chickenpox.
I'd get a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tali, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a, wow. Here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more, how did we even end up talking about this?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tali.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tali. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't know. You never... Well, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
No messages for you, Commander.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. And now it's ours.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
If you're in over your head, we could just crash this thing and walk away.
That's just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here. Working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow Broker's resources, it's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although, the location could be better.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning and the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Broker seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
You gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
It was good talking with you, Liara. Let me know if you need anything.
I think what I need right now is a friend. I can't leave for too long, but spending all my time on this ship. Maybe next time you come by, I could come up to the Normandy.
That sounds great. Why don't you come up now?
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although, he did ask if I'd embraced eternity lately.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
I thought I'd never see these again.
They changed hands more than once. Do you remember Admiral Hackett? He gave them to me so I could return them to you. He sends his best and hopes you're okay. So, how are you doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
Between you and me, I have no idea how we're gonna do this. I'm doing everything I can, but...
You've done more than most. There wouldn't be a man, woman, or child left on Horizon, if not for you.
I saved some of them. Not enough. And the Collectors will keep hitting colonies until I stop them.
So you'll stop them.
And here I thought it'd be difficult.
You'll get the job done. You always do. I just don't know what comes next. So tell me what you want. What are you fighting for?
I guess I'm fighting for us. All of us.
That's a lot of responsibility.
People are messy, awkward, sometimes selfish or cruel. But they're trying. And I'm gonna make sure they have a chance.
I hope the galaxy proves itself worthy of the effort you're putting into saving it. I should get back to my base, but thanks for inviting me up, Shepard.
Come back soon.
Блять, я не знаю.
How are you doing, Liara?
He had top, and now it's out. You know,
You're not gonna turn into...
you know. I've got everything, Shepard. There's even some data.
Why was he still
Or,
looking?
maybe, I know a bit about the Yogg, as well
You
as
gonna be
yours.
okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his
It was
mind
good talking with you,
off.
Liara.
I think what I need right now. Maybe next time you come by, I could come up to the Normandy.
It's not a good idea, Liara. Let's keep it professional.
Of course. I understand. I'll be here if you ever need me.
Так я вообще без понятия. Так, быстро сохрани, загружаем этот, да? Я с ней же вроде не общался в быстром сохранении, или общался с Лерой. Блять, я просто не хочу с ней общаться, она заебала нахуй. Она какие-то намеки выдвигает, типа, роман, не роман, блять. Какой нахуй роман с тобой, блять? Пошла ты. Короче, пойдем миссию DLC Мордина и DLC этого, как его там, блять, забыл. Воина, во. Воину пойдем, Мордину пойдем по заданию сейчас. Цитадель, по идее, надо бы пойти уже давно-ка. А мы даже еще не пошли на Цитадель. Ладно, в Цитадель пойдем, может, тогда. Цитадель, так в Цитадель. Или может к Мордину. Транслятор там, ёпта, далеко. Так, база серия посреднего. Так, ладно. Илиум, завербать юстицара. Давай сюда пойдем, хули. Не, хотя нет. Надо сначала задание пройти этих Ордена. Печенка, вот. Возьмем в тиму Мордина и этого воина сразу, так сказать. Сразу двоим поможем. Так, Мордин, где он? Так, добавить, воин, добавить. Ну что, погнали. Подожди, Шепарда может прокачать. А, нет. Нельзя.
Stop right there, alien. You're Shepard of the Normandy. The clan leader wants to speak with you. Keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the reins soon or put him down.
Do you know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader.
Так, ладно.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that high-tech noise.
I guess. Seems a bit dirty, though.
А, эти. Это закаляет характер, говорит, да, в Криси.
Is it?
Мне кажется, или другим Кроганам я не нравлюсь. Они лишь немного встревожены тем, что я привел с собой не Крогана. Мне нужно поговорить со старейшиной, и проблема решится.
Wait, so they don't...
Постой, то есть они не хотят меня здесь видеть? Какая разница, чего они хотят? Ты нужна мне. Только это имеет значение. Да, правильно
I
говорит.
don't know if I can do this, Charlie.
Не знаю, справлюсь ли я, Чар. Не отступай, моя синяя роза Илиума.
Strong to
Даже во время ругана не сгибается и тянется к солнцу.
Okay, I'll manage. Just no more poetry.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful?
Watch it, human.
Надеюсь, здесь Рекс есть. Вербовщик кровавая стая. Что за кровавая стая?
If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The Blood Pack only recruits Krogan.
Пошел нахуй. Я так и так Кроган нахуй считаю. Помог нахуй вашему плаву.
Take your business to the clan leader and keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
Do you know what's wrong with him?
There's
What he
nothing
needs?
wrong with him. Just go speak.
Так, ладно. Ах,
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss. Tear them right. Tear their scales off and let the Pyjax feast on the mother still alive. Ha!
В рапортах клана Орднут используется слабое шифрование. Отчету главного разведчика я вижу упоминаю о пленном Солеранце.
Scout then, or chief. Either one acceptable.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
Ебать, тут война какая-то. А где Рекс, нахуй? Ого, Рекс, а? Ебать. Ну-ка, пошли.
This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiagar, and Viol. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on. Never thought I'd miss the tank.
Инкубатор скучает.
Halt. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Erdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time.
Рекс, Рекс.
Good enough?
Братан мой.
Excuse me.
Out of my... Shepard! My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the void couldn't hold you.
Давно это было.
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Vermeer.
You made the rise of Erdnot possible. Vermeer was a turning point for the Krogan, though not everyone was happy about it. Destroying Saren's genophage cure freed us from his manipulation. I used that to spur the clans to unify under Erdnot. You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous.
Ну нахуй.
Speak when spoken to, Levank. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not.
Ебать.
Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
Destroyed in a collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. Ah, the benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah. Humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole. You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last. Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals. We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan standards.
Allies from other clans like what I'm doing. They help deal with skeptics. Many are eager for an outlet. Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them. Word gets around.
What's so important about maintaining individual clans?
Every clan has different customs, rites of passage, rules of behavior, battle songs, all unique. That diversity makes us great. No clan, not even mine, was meant to survive on its own.
Urdnot is the leading clan. Doesn't that make your culture primary?
For now. But every clan has its unique assets. The best tacticians are Urdnot. Chorgal has the longest breeding line. Gatatog holds the oldest settlement. Others have their own strengths. We keep going how we are. The clans will end up as craters under nuclear haze. Even Urdnot. We need to rethink. Restart.
What do the women of Clan Urdnot think about this plan?
It was our female clan leader's idea. The neutral area is safe, and it encourages more female clans to ally with us. Attacks on Urdnot now endanger the females of all clans. Even clans that want to see me dead will defend Clan Urdnot.
Sounds ambitious. How's it gone so far?
Better than I'd feared. Worse than I'd hoped.
It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
Sounds like you're not making friends.
Traditionalists like Uvenk are chained Varen, always fighting, guarding their pathetic stick in the ground. When the smoke clears, I can plant the flag on their corpses and rally the rest around a new Krogan hub.
Sounds like you're counting on a lot of bloodshed, even after you unite.
It will be slow, but I won't change what we are. Krogan are judged by the strength of our enemies. Our worst insult is to say someone's not worth killing.
I hope that works well for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okeer. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okeer is a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Ah, puberty ritual. Common among species with hormone-driven reproductive urges.
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot. So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Urdnot?
What does the rite of passage require?
Not for me to say, Shepard. The shaman will discuss that.
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Urdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands like him. Not quite as big, but many. Clan Urdnot is strong, and the others will do as I say. They see the benefit of my vision.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
If he was left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank bred, probably more so. His disposition is what it is, right or no. That's just him being a Krogan. Okeer didn't tell you that in the tank. Did he, boy?
This is his choice.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for.
Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path. You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew, hmm?
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for
We're
the
making... It's a new day for the crew.
I hope that works
we don't
well
often
for you.
allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka.
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
Бля, Рекс здоровый, оказывается, да? Самый здоровый из всех. Ну какой, бля, огромный. Это как будто маленький, блядь. Ну он маленький так, по идее. В сравнении с Рексом.
Put down some real money, human.
Красно-коричневый, конечно. Ща, ну-ка посмотрим. Давай, красный. Ебашь белого. Красный, кровавый. Они сам... Блядь! Чё, лох, сука! Так, ладно, на белого тогда поставим. Белый пиздатый, оказывается. Ну-ка, давай. Белый — это сила. У него свет Бога. Что за хуйня, нахуй? Ты заебал, нахуй. Красный, давай, бля. Ну, красавчик, нахуй. Ну, давай еще раз красный, нахуй. Так не стой, сука! Нахуй ты стоишь? Пошел нахуй, я сейчас его... Сука, все захуели, блядь. Охуели, что ли, блядь? У меня, братан, это Рекс, нахуй. Что ты там пиздишь, блядь?
Look like I have time to talk. I've got work to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
I've never seen a Krogan mechanic before.
What? You think we kidnap Quarians and make them do the... Not anymore, we don't.
Any idea where I could find a combustion manifold?
Yeah, I can make one. Give me... The one they lost is probably still out in the field. It's too much to expect them to collect it and bring the damn thing back.
I'm going out into the field. If I see a combustion manifold, I'll bring it back with me.
If you did, it would save me a lot of work. Maybe bring back my sunny disposition.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Иди, шаман.
Krogans hit by genophage, nuclear assaults, civil wars. Still survive.
Yeah, no thanks to you. Or anyone else.
Impressive to see life adapt, continue despite circumstances. Inspiring.
Что за хуйня этого?
Who are you?
I am Fortak, Lord High Researcher in matters scientific for Clan Urdnot.
and I don't have time to answer your inane questions.
I won't take up much of your valuable time.
My work is very important, human.
Of course it is. I'm just curious. I'd heard a lot about the genius of Krogan science.
Oh, finally, someone understands. I swear I am among brainless pyjaks here, toiling among science.
Ученый, что ли?
I'm the Lord High Researcher.
Титул возвучный.
I take it you're a scientist.
I used to be a scientist. I designed weapons. Now my genius is wasted on frivolous things. Things that don't explode. My predecessor said no one would understand the true worth of my work. As I pulled my blade from his chest, I knew he was telling the truth.
You must be working on something important.
I was building the biggest, best offensive ordnance yet. A real ground pounder. But the new clan leader wastes my time with frivolous research. Crop genetics, medicinal improvements. You can buy that stuff from the Solarians.
Solarians created genophage, I've heard. Still trust them with medicines and agriculture?
Yeah. What else can the Solarians do to us at this point? It's not like they can make us even more infertile. Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
Sounds like the new clan leader has some very different ideas on how to lead the Krogan.
If you want to know more, talk to him directly. He's my leader. I'll not say anything else about him.
I take it you're a scientist.
I used to. My predecessor said no one would understand the true worth of my work. As I pulled my...
Not exactly what I would call effective academic
I don't
theory.
care what you'd call it. We value the will to use. We don't count success until the ground shakes in response.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, move along.
These things would last longer if they didn't hit every crater. One wrong step, Shepard.
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
Sounds like you've
We're
got
making a new... It's a new day for the Krogan. We shall rise again.